The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. 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 Yeah. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura.
Yeah.
Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. You know, you're speaking like a crypto trader right now, right? Like, you know, in Zimbabwe, you think they would take money off the table, right? Like maybe you're doing it just to represent their interest, but I don't see the world that way. I think that Bitcoin is sound money. It's the technically superior asset class compared to the dollar, the euro, the peso, the bolivar, compared to a stock index, compared to gold, compared to silver, compared to everything you can conceivably buy. It is technically thermodynamically superior as an asset. If you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. 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 Yeah. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura. Forever, Laura.
Yes, man. Let me boom, I hit the wrong button. Boom, there we are, man. Yes. Hey guys, welcome to the Peters Report and the Money Flow. We go live here every Monday and Friday at some point during the day, and we appreciate you tuning in. And we are trying to stay one step ahead of the market and trying to get a little bit richer every day. And my co-host,
What's up, JP?
what's going on? Semi-auto 1-1. I put you on
Nothing
my
much.
What's going on, man?
Another day.
Another day, another dollar. You know, whatever happened, you could create stories on YouTube. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that was quick.
Yeah, it didn't last long. Let's see. I wonder why you can't do that I wonder why they got rid of that. I'm surprised they did that. Now, something that I do that I don't think a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people even know this, based on the fact that I don't get a lot of likes or comments. But YouTube has a community board. I don't know if you knew that. Where you can do posts and shit.
And you support each other?
It's like a post. I'm gonna have to show people this. I don't know. I do social media. I'm a social media influencer. So I'm always looking at, let's see. We're gonna get into some stocks, guys. It looks like we're back to a stage 2, man.
Yeah, it looks like the party's back on.
Party on. I guess everything got worked out.
Ceasefire.
Yeah. That gets old, huh?
Yeah. At least it was resolved, I guess, or temporarily resolved.
See, that shit ain't gonna be resolved. If you were to look, guys, right here, this is the money flow YouTube, and let's see where it says posts. So right here, you can see posts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You go through, a lot of them are just, you can just, make comments to your community and shit like that. Let's see. These are good. I like these. This one here is pretty good. They read it. Everyone's too busy though. Do you ever visit those people in your that you follow on YouTube?
No.
Probably not. A lot of people don't. Yeah. A lot of people aren't taking advantage. That's a good picture. That was a good quote. You have to get it right, just get it going.
Get off your ass, make a move, fix the mess later.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite Money Flow shirt. Oh, by the way, I got Money Flow shorts that match it now. How about that?
Are you gonna model them for us?
I am. I had them on.
Modeling pics. Summertime.
I know. Just shirtless.
You wearing them out at the pool?
Right. I was getting in trouble for that.
Being shirtless at the pool?
Yeah. Wives and such, they tend to, they don't like it. They only like it when they're dating you. Then they don't like it.
It's just hot outside. It's like normal for men to take their shirts off. Until you
get married or whatnot, and then you have a huge following. They don't like it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like they didn't need to see that.
Yeah, it's kind of like people like smoking and partying until they quit, and they want everyone around them to quit. We are looking at, this is our trade of the week. Remember, I was telling you, we were talking about this yesterday. Louis Vuitton. What is it?
VMUY.
MUY. Remember we were talking about yesterday? I bet this will come right back into the box.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Here we go. Let's see. We got some people in the house. What's up, Dylan? We got Dylan in the house. We got Matt. We got a lot of people. It's 75,000 annually in assist account. Yeah, he texted me.
Damn, that's awesome.
Text me that. What you think about comes about.
That's huge.
It does feel like a lot, huh?
Yeah.
It's I was trying to do a video on that yesterday. I was trying to do a
What's up, Michael?
What? Trying to do a second income stream video. I think those videos for YouTube and shit are better to provide inspiration and just, big picture overview. And then the Substack and shit like that can do the more
in depth.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're doing motivational or inspirational type shit, you kind of need to be motivated or inspired at the time you're doing it. You don't have to, but it does definitely help. And it was like raining and shitty outside. Then I was in a shooting, and it was just like, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
It just, it was weird to. I'm gonna try to do it today though. Let's see here what happened. Hey, Monday, Daniel Sports Highlight. All right, so we got a bunch of people in the house. Yeah, so this Louis Vuitton, it's almost back in the box, huh?
Yeah, almost.
Almost. So I anticipate it getting back in the box. And if we get above the support, man, we're right there, dude. Fuck, man, I probably should have picked more of this. Let's see. If we're using 104.93 as the anchor point, which is the low of the lowest bar of the anchor point, you know, it's at 104.69, and we're talking about 104.93. So 50 cents, and the trade is back on.
Party's back on.
Party's back on. So if you got in that as a trade of the week, right here, you'd have been stopped out, right? And you just get right back in. Don't worry about it. You got to be quick on that shit, man. Don't sit
Or if
around.
you stayed in, add more. Add more.
You could, or if your position size is fine, right? Leave it.
Right. Yeah, today, nail broke out, Tesla, tree.
Let's see. Oh, we'll get to nail. Let's see. All right, so tree's been on our trade of the week. If you guys don't know, if you go to thepetersreport.com and you go toward the last page, so this is thepetersreport.com, comes out every Sunday night as a free PDF. I do tend to update this throughout the week. If I've made any changes, you'll see the date up here has changed to the date. So like right now it's 6/23. That was the last time I touched it. So anytime I update, I'll put the current date up here. The idea being, if you've already looked at it and the date's the same as last time you looked, it hasn't been changed.
That makes sense.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
We wrote on here at the beginning, we usually try to do a synopsis of the market last week. The markets were shortened and pretty much went sideways last week. Oil continues to lead the wind and is currently trading at an extreme RSI reading. That probably got worked off today, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. Let's see if we can't pull up oil here. Not trade the big win. Wow, it was a big sell-off, dude. 9%? Fuck. That's a big sell-off, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big bar.
Now, this chart, we were all over this trade, though. I mean, we were getting in down here at the stage ones, you know?
Yeah.
Because we follow all 7. So Bitcoin's not running without me. Oil's not running without me. Bonds aren't going to run without me. Nothing is fucking running without me unless I just decide not to buy it or don't click the button. Yeah, so we had a nice move. Took it off going up into the extremes there. We had talked about that too. Anytime you get a big run in oil, don't get all excited thinking your oil stocks are going to go to the moon. They're just fucking not. Oil will not stay sustained. It's a commodity. It's not a meme stock. It's a commodity. They can just produce more of it. They just pump it. It's unlimited. So they can bring it down pretty quick. Let's see. It's crazy how it went right to a previous high right in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then turned right around. Always blows my mind. The first stop, it stopped right at previous high. The next stop, right at previous high. So if we'd have pushed through, it probably would have went right there to 82. And if you look where we stopped, man, there's a whole support zone right in there. So we may see it hold. Because tomorrow they may be like, ceasefire over. Start fighting again.
Yeah.
What was the other one you said? Nail?
Yeah.
Nail is the 3 times of what? The
XHB.
Yeah. Let's see. Those are kind of questions I expect people to know. Let's see. got it under a nail in here. Huh.
Yeah. Nice breakout. Tesla, nail, and tree.
Don't I have it in the goddamn? I have it in the report.
So if you're up in TSLO, you're up 16%.
From today?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right. TSL. Yep. So big breakout today. It's up 16%. Boom. Easy peasy. But your signal came. I had a lot of people asking me about this thing, and I was like, man, did you read the book? We explain exactly how to play this sell-off. So here's where Tesla gets hit. And where does it stop? Pretty much where it stopped before. That's amazing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right there where it stopped before.
And then slowly built a stage 1 right there.
Right. And so you got 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. There's your entry right here. Right. So I had a lot of people asking me what I thought about it. My thoughts really don't come into play. It's if we're trading this stock, or if we buy and own it, I'm not going to change my mind on owning or not owning Tesla based on Trump or Elon's deciding to be a politician or whatever, man. If you're trading that stock, trade that stock. And so, I had a lot of people asking me what was my opinion on it. It's like, it's a stage 4 decline, right? And then it wasn't. And so that's we were going to make a video. I think I was going to. It's happened too fast. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. There's your entry. So that's your S1 entry right there. Put a little 1 there. Where's Ethan? Is he on here?
I'm not.
Now a breakout.
I was looking at I have the charts on my screen.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, even copper looks good.
All right. So, yeah, nice breakout. The only problem with this, we got a little overhead right here, man. Coming up right away. I hate to see that right here. I mean, just immediately.
Just to add and to trim it right there.
Yeah, that was. What's nice, though, on that is support becomes resistance. So whenever I see that, where it's playing both sides like that, that's what it's supposed to do. That's the concept of support and resistance. And typically, something that was support will then become resistance, right? On the way up.
Right.
Super important concept. Make sure you understand it. I mean, as soon as we pulled this chart up, I saw boom, boom, boom. Those lined up. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those lineup points. Because if I get them on both sides, that tells me that's an important area. Let's see.
Yeah, so it looks like the indexes are for at least the win. The indexes are in the lead with Bitcoin, gold, and oil came down.
Kirby says YouTube isn't working for her over on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, we always record and save this over on YouTube. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it's doing that for you. What's up, Steven?
What's up, Steven?
Yeah, so nice breakout. Again, all over this. If you go to the back, page 35, you'll see our homework board. The major indexes are still trading in their consolidation zone. Oh, we didn't look at nail, did we? XHB. XHB is the S&P Home Builders ETF. Man, nice breakout, huh?
Yeah.
They really
Tree as well.
Let's see. Major index still trading in their consolidation zones. We'll see that the S&P, the NASDAQ, I didn't see the Dow, but they are breaking, look almost as if they're breaking out again. The NASDAQ QQQ was top performing index last week of the big three of the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. Dow Jones closed below both its 20-day SMA and its 200 SMA. I don't know where we're at today on that.
They're both. It's back above both.
Is it? All right, cool. So that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Even though it closed both below those, it still closed green for the week. Slightly higher than it closed last week.
Now, we had wrote, this was as of Sunday night, Bitcoin broke its anchor point and a stage 4 decline is underway above its 200-day SMA. That's actually changing as we speak, huh?
Yeah, now it's a stage 2.
Yeah, crazy. So that's the report. If you turn to the next page, you'll usually see a link to our previous live up here. Just do, and then a follow-up to this week's to what we were talking about and the stocks that we're looking at. Lately, we say this a lot. I guess now we're collecting a lot of dividends. If you're not part of our second income stream program, you're messing up. I think someone, who was it, just said that 75 fucking grand is their annual now.
Yeah.
Man, that's not bad. Little join a trading group, get a little education, a little support, people around you, and next thing you know, you're making an extra 75 grand a year.
And that's just one other thing. One other well.
One other well. Yeah, I guess Ethan just got home. I was going to invite him onto the podcast, but it's busy.
You just got home?
Yeah. That's why fuck jobs. They get in the way of YouTubing. Let's see. Nice breakout there. Let me pull up Nail. So the XHB is the home. And if you look in there, you're going to see the big home builders. But let's check Nail. Nice breakout here too. So the Nail is the 3X, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, here we go.
If you look at the
what's up?
Sorry. If you look at the XLRE, that one looks to finally be breaking out of its box. The real estate sector, the XLRE. XLRE.
Oh, the real estate select sector spider fund. Oh, yeah, that's trying to break out too, huh? Pull over.
AG&C tested the 20 today, but closed back above it.
Man, so check this out. Support, right? It holds it here, holds it a bunch, holds it, and now we're kind of breaking through. It's not a very far run, though. There is a 2X on this, huh?
What is that?
Is there a 2X?
DRN. Yeah, DRN.
I thought so. DRN is the 2X. The Direxion Daily Real Estate Bull 3X. Baby, 3 times.
I'm looking at KRE. KRE.
Hold on a second. My man said searched simple swing trade strategy in Google a while back, and it led me to some posts that mentioned. What's crazy about that is it mentioned their posts. here I am posting the shit out of things on the internet, and then somebody else's probably Reddit post gets the traffic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit's funny how that works. We're happy to have you here, sir. So he looked into it more, and now he's in the CIS program, and he's at $500. I'm assuming probably a month by now. Man, that's nice, huh?
Yeah, you should take a look at KRE, the regional banks.
Yeah.
We're also in DPST.
Yeah, so that'll be the triple. If you guys haven't, man, if you click that QR code, I took 20% off on the getting started with stock charts, the money flow way. And if you ordered it from this live, I'm going to give them a copy of my. I went back through my book, The Two Selves. Man, I think it's great. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I think it goes over people's heads.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because they're all stupid. When I say y'all, I'm not talking about us on here. I'm sure most people here have it and understand it. That, you know, the concept of being 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Also, the concept of the alpha code is kind of explained a little bit in there. I used to talk about it on podcasts a little bit. I need to try to re-deliver those speeches or those talks on the alpha code. I was going to send some. Maybe my wife's listening. I was going to send her some too. Let's see how it works. Because sometimes that can be construed as you're being a dick or arrogant. It's like, nah, I'm just kind of flowing in the alpha code right now. There's EB Banks.
What's up, Ethan?
Met that dude gang banging in Missouri. Hey Ethan, if you want to come on, man, let me know and I'll send you a link. If not, that's cool too. We're just going through some charts here. What was the other one you said, Jess? Oh, so this is DRN and
KRE.
So KRE's regional banks, I personally will not bank. Nor use any large bank. These are the banks that can go fuck themselves. Bank of America, go fuck yourself. Here's another one, JP Morgan, go fuck yourself. Wells Fargo, go fuck yourself. All you guys using these banks, stop. You're not going to help your career at all. If you're trying to do real estate, stop using big banks. You want to move to a small regional bank like we're going to talk about here. And then instead of being a number when you come in, they're going to be like, oh, hey, Jessica, are you here to buy a house? Instead of like number 647832, let me transfer you to customer service. Let's see. I got so mad at Bank of America, I wrote them a check. It was $12,000 in cash and the rest was a check, and told them to close out the mortgage and close out my fucking accounts. They were so bad, man. They kept telling me I didn't have insurance. So I fax it. They don't have it. I email it. They can't find it. Fax
That's
it
so
again.
annoying. Yeah,
finally I went in and wrote them. They $36,000. Said I'll never talk to this fucking bank again. I'm out.
I've had Bank of America since I was 18.
I had it for a long time. Ooh, someone's following close. If you follow me close, you know I've been talking about in you. Man, I got try not to touch myself on that one. In you, that have you read on In You?
Not yet.
Man, fascinating. I wish the stock would come down just real quick. They're like SoFi of South America.
Oh, okay.
Warren Buffett owns a piece.
They're like I knew he owned it. It's like the Mercado Libre that is our Amazon. So their SoFi, our SoFi is their new.
Right. My man says Navy Federal has been pretty generous for me. That's good. If you find a bank that's being generous, stay with them. Big banks, Bank of America, they will not lend you 10 mortgages. Okay. It's not going to happen. They would never do that. They want to give you car loans, second mortgages so you can buy yourself a swimming pool. Their job is to load you in fucking useless fucking debt. That's their job. These banks are horrible. They're never going to call you with a good stock pick like I will. And you're never going to get your income increased to $75,000 a year by hanging out and banking there. Let's see. I was talking to someone. I was telling them, if you work for me, you have to do the trading we do. You have to be in the second income stream. You have to have a buy and hold account. Yeah, you have to learn to day trade, even if you don't want to day trade, right?
Right.
And you had to do these things. I had a lady telling me that I can't make people do that. Well, then I'm not. First off, if I'm having to make them, they're probably not my right people, right?
Right.
They may not want to do one little part, but they're going to do it. And I was, I can't. I said, and also, I'm not going to pay them. Like, this couldn't get them to understand that it's like, this is, but what job you ever been to and they're really concerned with you becoming a millionaire to the point that they want you to fill out forms every month that show us and tell us how much money you have? Imagine if every job did that. You have to show a report and your boss is like, why is your net worth going down? That'd be great. No gym playlist today. Listening to you guys. Man.
She's at the gym.
You better talk dirty. You better kick it in, man. Something. They're giving up their music. Could be listening to Cardi B. If you got to force it, then you never wanted it in the first place. Yeah, there's something to that. What kind of music you think she's listening to on the gym anyway?
Electronic music or rap?
Is that what you're going off of?
Yeah.
Based on the name, nationality, and picture?
Yeah.
Probably good choice. She said rap. You think it's old school? Like, boys in the hood are always hard. Come talking that shit, we'll pull your card. Knows nothing in life but to be legit. Okay. Don't quote me, boy. So KRE is the S&P regional bank. A lot of these are going to be bigger than a small time bank. So they're probably going to have 5, 10, 15 branches. Let's see. John, might I recommend you get my book? Let's see. Yeah, feel free to drop them in too, sir, if you have any that you might want to look at. The 3X of this is DPST. So this is the Direxion Daily Regional Banks Bull. If you go to that website, have you been there before? Direxion?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go there, you can see all of their new stocks.
Yeah. The newest one I have on the list is the Reddit one. And the Exxon one. Like on the Direxion website, they've got quite a few new ones.
Have they?
Yeah. Like the Exxon's the newest one. Granite Shares has some too.
And then Pro Shares.
Yeah. So yeah, then there's T-Rex too.
T-Rex.
Yeah, Granite Shares and Direct.
That's most of my. You ever see a T-Rex? They got the little arms.
Yeah, and now we have Defiance making their funds as well.
All right, so Direxion, these guys have been around for a long time. These guys have TMF. We're in that. We've been trading that for years. They have LABD. And you might ask yourself, what's the difference? A 2X with this shop, a 2X with that shop? There really is not much difference if they're running the fund correctly. There's not much. There's no difference at all, really. One of them to get their 3X, they may have. If you look at the holdings, it may be slightly different than another one. Slightly, right? Let's see. And you may notice that too. And it's a good idea. It's just a habit, man. Just look inside these funds, these ETFs, and just scan what's the top 10 holdings. You know, this one is, which one are we looking at right now?
I think you're on Direxion because TMF's Direxion, right? Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So we got they do the GGLL too.
Yeah, and look, they have a 2X Lily. We're in LLYX by Defiance, but theirs is ELIL. So when those healthcare stocks set up again.
Are they doing the 2X? Yeah, no, that's Defiance doing the 2X Carvana.
Yeah, Carvana's by Defiance, and Defiance has LLYX, which is the Eli Lilly 2X.
Now, something to notice here. This is the KRE for the regional banks. It's right there at the 200, right? And if you notice in this 200 zone, if you drew a line, you're gonna see a lot of connections here, right through here. I don't know if you see that. It's a lot of just it in that zone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And look at this goddamn bottom here.
Doji,
right at the bottom, dude.
Yeah, I trade this one in my second income stream.
And then another one. Just that's a double box doji like that. Double. Oh, we got a celebrity in the house. The top 3 best ETFs. I'm trying to think which one would be in the professor's eyes the best. TSLL, maybe. That's probably one.
What about SVOL?
I don't think he's doing SVOL. Yeah, I don't know which one's. Oh yeah, TSLL. I figured he likes to trade that one. If you guys don't follow the professor, you might go and look him up. The day trade professor. He does more than day trade. He is, I think he's doing a reality TV show where he travels to exotic locations now and exercises. Have you seen it?
Not yet.
Every time I tune in, he's at some fancy house somewhere working out.
Hey.
Man, you got my watch list from 2 years ago. Professor still has the same one? Man, 2 years ago. My hex says Bito 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bitto because that's at least isn't that's related to Bitcoin futures, and he's into futures, so.
Day trade professor says in Mexico.
Bought a resort.
Professor, yeah, let's see. Say hi to the Mexican women. They all love me. If you use my name down there, they'll help you out.
Where are they in Mexico, though?
I don't know.
It
Tijuana, maybe?
completely depends where they're at. Are they at Cancun? Or are they like in the West Coast?
Now, so
Salucita.
That MPW, did that break out today? Let's see.
It's closed right at the 20. Same price as the 20.
Professor's on here. Hey, professor, check out. That's a good picture, huh? Been taking better pictures. Said he's living in the jungle. Same tickers rotate again and again. A lot of it is about the rotation. I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, Bitcoin is in the process of actually breaking out right now. So I took a stop loss last night. I got hit when it did that sell off right there. And on 2 bars ago. Yeah, that kind of sucked, man. And it turned literally as I get stopped out, it turned right around, man. Isn't that the way it goes? Thanks, sir. Living in the jungles. Lions, tigers, and bears, and mosquitoes, and who knows what else. Let's see. Are you typing? Let's see.
No.
Man, what is going on? Anyway, page 2 of the report, like I said, we always have Peter's report, our last one up there. So you can always get to it. What else we talked about? I trimmed my silver and oil futures contracts again. The oil trade has been beautiful. Make sure to lock in profits, but leave some left to run because we thought it might pull back. Coinal popped over 33% on Coin's announcement of plans to launch tokenized stock trading powered by blockchain technology. I didn't even realize that's what they did. Did they say that? Obviously.
Yeah, it happened on Wednesday.
That's cool.
They popped, coin popped like 17% on that announcement.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trading silver. Here's the SLV. It's at $32 an ounce. Silver's in the $32 range. Pretty much bought the bottom and caught the top on that. That was pretty good trading.
Yeah. One extreme R side to another.
Let's see. He said Panthers mainly. Yeah, man. Oh, Richard Summer. You remember this?
Yeah, the Grayscale Mansion guy.
I gotta play that again, man. I should play that as a live.
You should.
That's fucking hilarious. That guy got so mad at me, though. Right now, it says, what do we think about RKT? RKT's Rocket Mortgage. That's a very big mortgage broker.
Stage 2? I mean, it's past the buy point.
Past the buy point. We like Tree instead. Tree. Tree. Hey, if you haven't already, hit that QR code up there. If you hit the QR code, not only will it feel good on your finger, you can get access to my trading course, Getting Started with Stock Charts, the Money Flow Way. Anybody doing that from this live is going to come with my ebook, The 2 Selves, How to Be 10 Foot Tall and Bulletproof. Let's do a live on Instagram this week. GP, it'll be fun. I'm in, Professor. Just let me know, man. Let me know what's a good time. I know you've been busy. I've been pretty busy, too. I was in a gunfight.
Wow. Look at Mobileye.
That's one of our spec plays.
Broke out. MBLY.
Hold on just a second. I'm still looking at Tree here. Look how many goddamn dojis are in here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dojis in this box. Here, how in the hell can the money flow indicator already be at 79 and this thing hasn't gone up? You see that?
Mm-hmm.
What in the fuck? That's called divergence. That's called divergence. Professor says everybody should take their fat sausage fingers and click like. Let's get the likes up, people. That's how the algos find him. I know it's the best thing you can do to tip an influencer or anybody you listen to is just simply hit like. That's what we all live for. Anything for a like. That was the title of my book I was writing about my son.
Yeah, Mobilize only 30%, 35% margin.
MBLY, right?
Why? Yeah.
Nice breakout. And I'm going to say we have what, a $19 to $20. If you don't know, now you can know. If you're on stock charts, which we use, some of us use TradeView, but if you're on stock charts, you don't even have to have a real account, I think, to do this. You can just follow along. If you look over here to your left, you'll see where it says public chart list. If you click that, you'll see that the money flow trade ideas is number 3 in the fucking universe of all of the stock ones in the universe, not just Earth, the entire universe. We are number 3, but I can't stay at number 3 if people don't vote. All you got to do to vote, because you're going to get all my stock ideas. These are just charts that we're looking at. Okay. A lot of them are marked up.
No, the Corona one was nice.
All you got to do is come up here and click vote. That's all I ask you to do. I just voted right there. Professor says, let's go live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern.
While the market's open?
It'll be 1 p.m. my time.
While the market's open?
Yeah, why not? I'll let you cover the trade desk and are we doing shirts or no shirts? I probably should do shirts. Professor's been working out, man. I tell you about my friend grabbing my butt? I didn't tell you about that, did I?
No.
Kind of a gay experience, really. He was really drunk.
Okay.
And he has some kind of gayish tendencies, you know? He's just, everybody in New Orleans does.
Yeah.
New Orleans is a
Just
little gay.
Just New Orleans.
Yeah, they may not even realize they are. They just the way they are in New Orleans. Men call each other baby. That's just the way it is. And let's see. I came up to him. He smiles real big, looks at me and goes, there you are. Slaps me on the ass and says, nice.
I mean, sports players like slap each other in the ass when they make baskets and shit.
This is the dive bar, and we're drinking.
I know. I still think it's hilarious in sports, though. Like when they make a good play and they like smack each other in the ass.
That's exactly what it was too. And I just looked at him, and I just kind of moved over a little, and
because like it's something so weird for them, but like you scored a basket, so like I'm just gonna touch you.
Slap him on the ass, man. That's what you do. You're at the bank.
Weird then.
The bank teller does something good, just slap her on the ass. The bonds still continue to kind of creep up a little bit. What else we got? So we got everything's breaking out, right?
Yeah, utilities and consumer staples broke out.
Now some of these are themes. No slapping if you don't have no dividends. It's true, man. Some of these are themes. Bonds are down due to interest rates. So are XLB type stocks, but they're also down because of the food package type stocks, Kraft, General Mills, all those type of stocks. Those stocks are down. And we're expecting a rotation where those are going to start breaking out. And if the Fed lowers rates at the next meeting, which people are anticipating they will, you're going to see these stocks are going to run up into that rate cut.
Consumer staples?
Yep, they're going to run up. You're going to see bonds run up, and you're going to see like Rocket Mortgage and KRE and those.
Yeah, the finance ones.
Yep. You're going to see Home Depot follow. All of this shit is interconnected.
Because, that's connected to real estate and home building.
Look at Home Depot with the big move today. And
nice.
if you check my homework, if you come over here to Pierce Report, read through the front there. But then as you go through here, you're going to see videos. Over here on the left, we map out where we think the markets are. And then you're just going to start seeing charts and stuff. I left this one here just to do a little bragging. Let's see. This was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. You caught the bottom.
I'm saying, hey, if you read last week's Peters report, you know the oil stocks were stage 1. After stage 1 comes stage 2. And that was before all of this.
It's like you've done it before.
It's almost like I've done it before. And that's what you get by being in trading around us is trying to bring our experience very quickly to the situation. GP, did you ever use the RKG graph on stock charts? And it pretty much shows sectors and stock rotation like our homework kind of. Oh, it ain't like our homework.
I've never heard of the RKG graph.
Yeah, and then he's comparing it. It's kind of like our homework. It ain't like our homework. I would be interested. Send me a screenshot, sir.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
But never compare it to the money flow. Makes it seem similar. It's not. Have you seen PCB Beach lately?
Have you been there lately?
Oh, because of the war. Ethan's doing mandatory overtime. Could have something to do with the war.
Yeah, it could. Maybe he knows stuff we don't know.
Yeah, his family's going in July. No, my family's down at our beach condo right now. I'm here working in New Orleans. They're down there chilling at the beach right now. So, it is what it is. Let's see. I don't like the fucking beach anyway. What else we got? I think everything's on track, man. I think we've been kicking ass, doing great. I left this up here to brag a little bit, try and tell everybody what was up with oil going stage 2. Let's see.
Look at Dollar General.
Yeah, remember I was buying that back in what, the $70 range?
Yeah, today it's up 3%. Looks like it's trying to push through this zone that it's been in.
Yeah, no one liked that one. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Let's see. Let me see if I can. This was one. Okay. So right here, buy DG. That was 6 months ago, right?
All right, so check it out, folks. What's up, man? Gerald Peters. Yes. Welcome back to the channel. We're over here at Dollar General. See it? That's Dollar General. Dollar General has been trading undervalued for a minute, as has Dollar Tree, all the dollar stores.
All right. Let's see. I had someone the other day tell me, I don't remember you telling me about Dollar General or texting it. Really? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trimming it. But if you look at it, it looks like it's trying to break out again.
So 6 months ago was what? What is that? Just roughly.
What month is it now? June, December?
Right. Let's see. January, February, March, April, May. It's probably right around in here. $70, right? There we go. Here's the chart. Here's the price today. This is the price when we're making the video.
Area. It's out here in the rural, poorer areas. You know, you're not going to see Starbucks and shit like that around here. This is a Walmart, Dollar Tree, dollar store. Median income in my area is $37,000 a year. No bullshit.
My man's getting $75,000 in dividends. 2 times the annual salary. Oh, they're
now, I'm going to say that's because this is kind of a southern area. It's a very religious area. I actually stopped to take pictures at that church. There's one across the street. There's more churches than bars here, I assure you, in this area. This is the Bible Belt. They love the dollar stores. They love Walmart. Well, no shit. If you make $37,000 a year, I'd love the dollar store and Walmart too. Where else are you gonna go, right? The truth is, though, these stores make more money, and they, you know, it's expensive to be poor, guys. It's expensive to be poor.
Right. That right there was my invitation to let everybody, don't be poor, be rich. It's one way you do that is to buy fucking shares of Dollar General. So, my point to that is pay attention to if you have the time, pay attention to the YouTube, right? And I'm sure you've seen this. Most of the videos that I do, everything is to support the newsletter or the way of thinking or the philosophy. And so I don't create content. I don't sit around. I just do what I'm doing. So if I'm buying shares of Dollar General, I'm filming a Dollar General. If I'm buying a rental property, I'm talking about buying rental properties, right?
Right.
Yeah. So if we're buying Bitcoin, you're going to notice lots of fucking videos on Bitcoin or me commenting on Bitcoin. I'm only going to comment on what I'm doing, man. I think we covered any stocks breaking out that you didn't or that you hope will that haven't, or anything you wanted to add? Anything incredibly brilliant?
Look at Dash. Dash is up 4%. Just going straight up.
Dash.
If you're in Dash, you could lock in profits.
Yeah, we need to do that one. DoorDash. Okay.
I added to cart today.
Right. Cart's going to go the same direction. So you notice over here on the left, this is where it IPOs and then it comes down. This happens to every fucking stock in the stock market. Look at Uber. IPO, sold off, and then it's run up, right? Reddit, same thing. So we've been in all of these. We just do it. What's up?
Kava's back above the 5.
Kava, yeah. So, well, there's a theme right there. Kava, McDonald's, Starbucks, Chipotle's. All of these restaurant stocks look the same. Try to find correlations and reasons, cause and effect. And the reason I say that is then it'll hip you to these rotations, and then you can jump on other stocks. Rather than trying to find individual stocks, I think you do better in the beginning is top-down analysis. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Top-down.
I have no idea what this is about. Be an economic hitman pirate. Yeah, I guess it would be the purest form. I'm just trying to make money trading stocks. Kind of retiring. Bro, if you're making that kind of returns, I would definitely be all over that shit. Anyway, if you haven't had a chance, visit thepetersreport.com. If you get on the email list for the Substack, that's what you see right here. You can do that on multiple pages inside the report. You can do it right from the front. Often do it from a QR code in our videos. This QR code here is for a discount, 20% off on my course getting started with stock charts and money flow way. I'm throwing in another ebook as a bonus. If you're not up on swing trading, the course is too simple, too cheap not to take it. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know how people trade and they haven't taken my courses. It really blows my mind. I mean, I don't even feel like I wrote them anymore or put them together, because when I go back and look at them now, it's like such. I mean, I enjoy it too, and I don't remember doing it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the Substack, I look at the Substack like often like I don't know if you've had to. It's sometimes it can be difficult to see it as the end buyer or the end user when you're the creator. You know.
Yeah.
I've been able to do that with some of this stuff, and even the Substack. I'll go back and look at an article from 2 weeks ago, and it's like I don't even remember that. And then as I'm looking through it, it reminds me, oh shit, that's what was going on in the markets.
Yeah.
Can remind you.
You don't even remember what you did yesterday, let alone 2 weeks ago.
And here's the cool thing with ours. I think we have a lot of just actionable information. You can just take action. Boom, this, do this, boom, do this. I read a lot of these and I'm just like, what in the fuck are we supposed to do with this information? Yeah, the guy's talking about the last 40 years that every time the Fed met on a Thursday and had napkins and donuts, this happened. And it's just like, what are we supposed to do with that information? We're talking about actual stocks, increase exits, targets, when to trim. So I think we're doing a good job, man. That's all I'm trying to say. The Spider app. Just Google that inside of SPER. I wouldn't do the ER part. Yeah, just Google it inside your it'll come up. You put in S&P 500 or SPY, it should come up. That's how I found it last time. I don't remember the exact name. You might Google it, man, or put it in that thing. It should come up. That's a good little app because that app will help you. Because if you look at XLP, look at the top 10 stocks, right? XLF, look at the top 10 stocks. You do that on a regular every day. Like I used to just every day look at one ETF, break it down, see what's inside. Well, you do this all the time. Soon you just know them all, you know?
Yeah.
That's it, man. That's my advice to you. That's your homework. Learn the 11 sectors of the S&P. And then when you run, and then learn a 2 and 3x version.
Yeah, today industrials was the best performer.
Did you find that out on when
Stock
you
charts?
Stock charts. Stock charts is a very, very valuable.
Actually, my thing isn't updating. It wasn't that one.
No. A lot of times
it was the XLY.
She's in the. If you're,
I have it in I'm in my chart list of the 11 sectors of the S&P.
Yeah.
And I just viewed it as performance, and then one day. So oil was the worst. Consumer discretionary. Yeah, consumer discretionary was the best.
See, and I have a few extras in mine.
Yeah, me too. Like I got ARC and the SOXX. I got the IWM.
So the housing, so real estate did the best today. Home builders.
No, the XLY.
XLY. It was only, I'm showing it's up 1.9.
Right. Out of all the sectors, real estate was up 1.6.
Oh, okay. Oh, the 11. I'm counting XHB. So yeah, you're right.
But it's still good to know that the XHB performed better
right
than certain sectors. Just like I have ARC and the SOXX, IWM to see like where they're performing compared to these sectors.
Right. And if you look in the red, it's obviously oil, right?
Right. That was the worst one. Because
the wind was down 9%. The Brent crude was down big time. So yeah, it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, man. Hold on.
ARC just keeps going higher.
Bitcoin to sell it, but would MicroStrategy ever take some off the table when you sense the market is at a top and then just buy in later when there's another correction? Or do you just plan to hodl through all the 80% downturns?
Yeah, again, I just disagree with your characterization. I don't expect an 80% downturn. I don't think it's a speculative asset. I don't think you can quote unquote take money off the table. The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.